He can get up. The highest I've ever seen it is like 40 to 50. Usually he averages in the teens though, teens to 20s. I'm going to turn. I'm going to turn those sound effects down a bit. The highest I've ever seen it is like. Okay, shuffle. Actually, no, I'm gonna. No, that one's just quiet. No, I'm gonna start with new music. Well, I just wiped my finger across. Oh well. Maybe it's on your monitor.
It's definitely.
Oh wait. Yeah, so it means when I move that it's. Okay, OBS is having some problems.
Oh. No, I'm dropping your stuff.
Look what you typed on my. Let me just go around. You typed these. RE enter EEU because of the buttons that it's mapped to. Here we go. Streaming.
Should help.
Should help. So the stream was having some shenanigans, but oh, it's on my bag. There we go. That's better. Yeah, and now we play with the OBS thing in our face. Oh, this is gonna be really, like, bad. Dude, it's been like... What day is it, like the 18th or something? It's like almost the 18th?
16th?
Okay. Yeah, because I had my exam on the 15th, and that was a Wednesday. So yeah, it's been a while. I think it's been like 9 days, I think. So it's been a while.
Yep.
Usually, yeah, like 1, maybe 2 a week. But yeah, at least like 1. Oh no. No! I'm so bad. Ooh, this movement.
Oh, jeez.
Ugh, I barely survived that. That was a weak back air.
You just have to weak up.
Dude, you should use down special to edge guard. Ugh. We live in so long.
Nah, I couldn't upbeat faster.
I saved
Got
you
one.
there.
This game's winner is Captain Falcon.
Ooh, but not much speaker here.
Dang it! I just realized I done goofed. No, I didn't. I don't want the shuffle on. I want to go through the new songs that I added. Remember that if you're going to like edge hog Falcon, you gotta just stay on the ledge.
Can you grab it? Like can you upbeat?
If my up B can't hit you if you're on the ledge.
Okay.
But if you like
I thought-
roll or anything, then it does.
Oh crap. That's
Whoa!
bad.
And then you did the up B or what jump, whatever, way too high. I barely got that up air. If you had survival DI'd it, because you were holding away. You had combo DI at that time, and I had no DI on that one. That one's hard to DI.
Oh, that's...
And I think you'd use your jump there.
I don't think I jumped. I just figured out.
Oh yeah. So you're just holding shield at that time, and then like with Falcon, if he air dodges off stage, like he's pretty much done. Most characters, there's a lot of characters who are like that actually. Oh, it almost happened right there. I was holding shield. See, I delayed my up B there so that I knew it would grab the ledge because I knew you had no choice but to go to the ledge. That was the instant I decided to jump up, and if this game had ledge invincibility, I would have lived. Or if it had actionable ledge invincibility. No, I didn't get my sprint off.
Last time I went happened. Oh, I couldn't jump over it.
No, I didn't land on the platform. Oh, I faded away to get away from the dash attack. Then I faded too hard.
Ow! I
I
almost recovered from it. Stupid fakes.
I knew. Oh, that was the nipple spike.
Oh.
Oh, this is the Banjo-Kazooie medley. Okay. I remember now. I'd forgotten about that, but now I remember. Then you did the panic upbeat.
Oh, I grabbed the ledge there.
Did you see that? I was behind you, and then your dash attack hit me.
That's interesting.
What if you grabbed the ledge?
Yeah.
Then I would have died.
Oh, you're back.
Oh, okay, I figured it out. Now you're dead.
Okay.
That was your double jump.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna do this.
No, that was supposed to be a knee. Lol, what? The up air hitbox.
Oh,
Ow.
yeah.
I thought I was gonna grab the ledge there, but I thought wrong. Remember, guys, if they miss that first tech and they're bouncing, they cannot tech the second one. So whatever you do is guaranteed. And then because knee is guaranteed off of stomp, I could convert it into a kill. Oh no, I jumped. Rip.
Oh, he jumped. Oh, I didn't jump there. Oh, jeez.
But you didn't, when I like got you off stage like that, you didn't jump. You didn't like jump. I was waiting for you to like jump and then I'd be able to do anything. Because if you jumped, oh boy. I was like waiting for you to jump and then I would like knee or down air. I didn't have a jump. Why do I do that? I don't need to turn around. I can grab the ledge without facing it. First you melee and you're...
What melee can you not?
In melee you have to be facing the ledge in order to grab it. If that dash attack had killed me, I would have been so mad. It's like Naruto's dash attack is so good. Not that up tilt. Actually, I didn't want up tilt. I wanted to up air.
Oh, I must have taken that. Oh,
This game's winner is Captain Falcon.
Naruto's dash attack is so good, man.
couldn't tell.
No, that was supposed to be reverse back air. That was so disappointing. Like, not even just because of the back air, but like... That's so big, dude. Like, that doesn't look like it should work. Especially not when I hold away for so long. No jump.
Awkward.
Okay. You almost lived that.
Yeah. Trying to get it right.
No, I did side B instead of up B.
Got him.
This game's winner is Naruto.
That up air, if that had sent you forward, that would have been it. The stock would have been gone. And I even knew you would come off with that forward air there. And then I throw it all away. I'm dead. Okay, McCloyd
What just
game.
happened?
If Falcon does the grab right at the beginning of his up B, he loses height. He loses a whole Falcon's worth of height, and that is how.
Counterplay.
But that's so dumb. Like Falcon shouldn't lose height. His recovery doesn't like grab people who are on the ledge anyways. That would have been like one of the best stocks ever taken if I'd secured that edge guard. Yes it was. You went like straight horizontal.
This game's winner is 3, 2, 1, go!
No!
Oh.
Almost died.
Ah.
The DI.
Yep. Well, I mean, if I didn't, yeah, I'd kill it.
No, I think if you did, I think like full straight away, you may have died, but
Well, yeah.
but if you were like just held no direction or something, I don't know. I don't know what if you held no direction or if
I
you.
was holding it.
Okay.
Because I have to do that. Kill. And it's down.
Now we've gone into the music from the Super Smash Bros. 4 soundtrack. Holding the ledge, it's too good.
I'm trying to be there. I'm trying to get you off, but. Ah.
Ooh.
I don't even hit him. Away, but
Man, Captain Falcon
Yeah,
and
man.
getting these easy edge guards. Who knew he was such a good character at edge guarding? Holy cow!
jeez,
Wait, I was just-
awful. I tried to beat it, but stop under it.
That was like literally every time you went off stage, I got the edge guard. And I was getting a lot out of my punishes too. Like enough to like put you off stage like that.
Yeah.
The game's giving you a retry.
Ah.
Nope. Nope. No. Whew.
I pressed B, I swerved. I keep waiting just a second too long for it.
Yeah.
Got one.
Oh. Yep. You should just like DI'd it like straight down.
This game's winner is Captain Falcon.
The forward throw at that high percent.
So are they keeping this map?
For the time being. People don't like it, but it's not like
illegal.
it's
There's walls though.
you know, maybe if someone could like really show like what a problem with this stage.
Does it really benefit anyone?
That was
Oh, I
nice.
guess.
I thought you were gonna land on a platform. As I like, I can't think of anyone like who would actually like go to this stage, like that it would be like beneficial for them among like other stages. But it's like Lilac Cruise in Brawl. Nobody like liked it, but nobody likes Lilac Cruise in Brawl, but it's still a legal stage. it was a trick all along.
There's like such a technical wall.
Oh, I've got the Gerudo's Valley theme playing. It's like no,
Wait for Q to go in. No, like,
are we?
yeah.
Well, after this game, we can take a look at it. No, I went for too much there, going for that back air. Whew!
Why can't that
I managed,
stop you out of that?
I managed to sneak in that up air.
This game's winner is Captain Falcon.
Dang, I wonder what's up. The stream is having all these problems. Well, looking good now, so.
Like computers or anything? No.
Looks good now, so.
No.
A viewer! Oh wait, that's you. The Grand Theft Auto 5 logo, the V, I thought it was a Trinity Force.
Zelda games on Steam?
No, not the Triforce. Trinity Force, you know, tons of damage. That's the risk with like challenge is like trying to edge guard Falcon when he does his side B. It's actually like super safe.
At least fix it.
That knee wasn't easy to get. I had to like fast fall for it. Oh no, I didn't get the turnaround. That was a nice tech there on that platform, right after the back air.
No, that was way too low.
Yep.
This game's winner is
Or Scotty. Sometimes these matches are just kind of destruction.
See, now first day back.
2, 1,
Oh.
You actually did it that time. Good.
See, like actually, you know what? I feel like the biggest difference between us, one of like, because you have a punish game with Naruto, and I guess like your neutral game could be better, but because I definitely get more openings than you do. And then the other cases, the biggest thing though is that I'm edge guarding way more successfully
Yeah.
per like opportunity than you are. Oh, I thought I was a little bit far enough away so that I could destroy the clone.
That's a weird run.
Yeah, it's a classic like mix of DIs. DI in the weak hit and then DI out the strong hit. Oh, I was hoping for that tech on this platform. Go on.
this game's winner is Captain Falcon.
Well, good that you faded away from the knee, because
Okay.
but you didn't have a jump, so. Oh, almost. Should have teched that back air. Wasn't expecting it, not that close to the stage. Oh, that's it.
Nice. I pressed charge press B like right away because I saw it coming, but that's enough.
That was good.
Operation has been completed.
Man, I love this up air. The Tipman spike, semi-spike is too good.
Winner is Captain Falcon. 3, 2, 1, go!
Cool.
I was like, dude, I am not about to lose this stock right here. You already get forward throws to like forward air off stage.
No, kills. I would kill.
You gotta DI the forward throw just like straight down. I think that's the best.
Ah.
Dang.
No. Messed that up. Should have jumped.
This game's winner is Captain Falcon.
Isn't this like a great thing about Smash? It's like it sucks when you're on the receiving end of it, but you could like kill someone at 0%, you know? If you trick them, you know. Of course, on the other hand, it's like imagine if like in Street Fighter you could make you make a mistake and then there goes 25% of your health.
Yeah.
Yes. I knew if I got a grab right there that I would destroy the clown. Oh, I thought it was close enough.
Crap.
Man, I guess
in there, too.
I'm just the sneakiest Falcon. Just a little bit sooner.
So, happy kill. Random kill.
No, I knew Randall was gonna come out. But it looks like the Randall timer isn't the same in this game. They really should. They really should. Oh, I thought that was the last stock. Okay.
Come out so fast.
It comes out a little bit earlier. It's supposed to be out at 4, in by 9. That's the trick. And if and then it's odd right. If the tens digit is odd, then it's out there on the right side. So it's supposed to spend a total of 5 seconds available. And then when the second hand is when the seconds are at 2, then it's going vertically. So those are the primary timings. But it looks like it comes out on 5. Oh, I'm not done with you yet. Falcon kick kill? Yeah. we know it's up. That was really delayed. Dude, I had no idea that up tilt was actually so good for edge guarding. Because it hits underneath the edge. So. Oh! You should shield, because you only use the you'll use roll sometimes, right? But you like never shield.
I don't know if really ones.
Well, that's because it's hard, right? It's hard because it's easily punished, but if you shield, then you can get punishes of your own that like you can't do now. Like this matchup would be like impossible for Falcon if Falcon doesn't use shield. Because without shield, I couldn't like power shield those power shield the projectiles. So I think that the so as long as you like understand the weaknesses with shielding, then like. Sure you could. Ah, oh, Randall had my back anyways. I could have gone in as hard as I wanted and he was there. But like if you feel like, oh no, I'm in trouble, shielding's a really good tool to get up to avoid some of that pressure. Like if I just come at you with neutral air and then you shield, you could get a grab off of that, and we know how deadly Naruto's grabs are. I could have just ran off and kneed, then it would have looked awesome because it was like tech chase after tech chase. That was a really weak forward air. Oh, Randall!
What is happening?
Went too hard. I didn't know what Randall did, like, if I was holding you while he went off stage. Looks like it just breaks the guard. And I got to grab the ledge first, which might be a priority thing.
Randall, please. Randall!
He should have come out there. Oh wait, no, even. The tens digit was even. He was on the other side.
Oh, cool. Over there when
I was trying to like stall help out, but
yeah.
that just how like far behind him that up tilt hits is like mystifies me sometimes. Oh, and then you did the panic up B there because you didn't expect to get knocked off stage. Oh. That just happened. Oh, that was supposed to be an up air. If that was an up air, you would have died. Dead. Oh no, I'm almost dead. I'm dead because I missed. I thought that was gonna grab the ledge.
Okay.
Oh, if I did full hop. Oh! I was like, no! The super good hitbox was actually the bad hitbox. That would be like if landing the hard knee, and then it like when you actually meant to land the soft knee. Which is like, that's never the case.
This game's winner is Captain Falcon.
Something bumping around.
Go!
Good weight on the...
Keep your hand back.
Oh, I thought that was gonna hit me, but I forgot that Falcon Kick goes through it. That's it.
That's not Ah,
You ended up underneath. Oh, there was this funny glitch discovered by a guy in the Facebook group for official competitive Smash Flash, and he discovered that like there's a weird glitch where if Chibi Robo catches Ness's PK Thunder, fires it off, and then I think he jumps into it or something, it really messes him up. Like I'm talking his like side B, the toothbrush, instead of doing it horizontally, he goes like completely vertical, facing downward, and goes horizontal without losing any height. So with it, he can go underneath Final Destination.
This game's winner is Captain Falcon.
But since he needs Nest to do it, it doesn't qualify. Because if you start throwing in another character, then anyone can go under Final Destination.
what about Heifer?
I wonder. Yeah, I wonder what part of the game's code like decides that that happens.
Because that's like pretty weird.
I mean, of all the things for it to do, right?
Yeah.
Good thing, like, some people would have like died there. Some Falcons might have died there because they would have thought that they would have grabbed the ledge. But I was prepared. That was really good. But now it's my turn.
No. Okay.
Oh no! Stepped on the clown. Rip.
Shot.
You meteor canceled that one, which was good.
Fourth.
Yep.
You didn't get that for the salt.
Even though you lost.
Minor detail.
Minor details.
We no longer.
Oh. There we go, it's all worse. It's all worse. Oh, I even got my jab out early enough on that. Good thing that you did dash attack instead, because dash attack beats my jab.
Yeah, I didn't.
No. Ooh, that was scary. I guess the best way to describe shielding is like, because there aren't actually like, there isn't usually like the problem is like someone doesn't shield. Usually the problem is like they shield too much. Well, at that height you like kind of had to. Oh. You use your second jump like when you time your jump so that like you wanted to run off the edge and do the attack, but then you like fell off the stage first and then you pressed jump. Yeah. You
Didn't look like, but you know, whatever.
The way, if you can't see the ring, the little ring that appears when you double jump, try and watch your momentum, because you should have a pretty good idea of what your like character's momentum looks like when they're running, doing a jump, right? But if they fall off the edge and then you do your double jump, you're not gonna have nearly as much speed. So if you suddenly notice, oh wait, I'm not moving as fast as if I did a sprinting full jump, I must have done an aerial double jump instead. That's how I do it. It's really obvious with Falcon, because if I'd like, that's the running jump, and then, oh, it's really obvious with Falcon. No, that's supposed to be an up tilt. Oh, I thought I was gonna get hit there by your like get up attack, which like I never beat out. I jumped into it. Ugh. You should don't forget to throw out the don't forget to throw out down special, dude. Just like do a short hop down special, and then that, like that cuts off a large amount of Falcon's options. I saw that. I knew as soon as you did that jump, I should really shield. Gotta be really careful about using that jump, dude. That's where a lot of the stocks come from. Oh no, I might be dead. I saw. I'll watch. I'll point it out.
This game's winner is Captain Falcon.
I hope I will. So I die here, and then there, right before my neutral air, you jumped. There's no need to jump when you're that close to the edge. Oh, we reached the end of the music.
10 hours.
How long have we been streaming for? Yeah, an hour. A little over an hour, though. Hour 6. So you should work on those 3 things. Shielding. Edge guarding. And then not just tossing away your double jump frivolously.
3, 2, 1,
I guarantee you have probably lost more stocks to having used your double jump than like those cases where I would mind game to read someone's jump. Oh, wrong way. Basically, if there's any, I guess, I don't know really, like, usually people have the problem of, like, shielding too much or whatever, and then it becomes, like,
Oh, shit.
that was really scary for me, actually. That attack I did, so punishable. No, I didn't mean to do that double jump. Falcon living to 240. Wonder if I can make it to 300.
$250, please.
Definitely. I was really worried there. Oh, the wake up jab too strong. Was not expecting the forward smash.
Oh, what?
Too much.
Really? Oh,
I actually saw that back air coming from. I saw it coming. But I didn't tech it. I could have. I wasn't paying attention enough. Oh. See, guys, those Falcons out there who may be watching this. I don't usually go for stomp to knee because I'll go for stomp to knee when it kills, but I like to do stomp to up air because then the up air can combo into the knee and it builds up that percent. I've gotten stomps at like 30 or 40%. Carried him across the stage with up airs, and then by the time I got him to the other side of the stage, not only did he have enough percent where it would kill, but it also like put him in a much worse position, closer to the blast zone. Nice up air. It was all right. His up air isn't like that great, I don't think, because it like only goes like straight up.
That was actually good.
Well, if you were,
Better time better, but I don't think.
I think you were still too far away.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm dead. Dying to.
It's so avoidable and I keep doing it.
Whoa, that was insane. I gotta watch that one. Yeah, it looked like it. The knee I ended up getting was like ridiculous. That was wow. That one was really good and new. I might make a highlight out of that one. No! Oh, and then I did side B.
I keep doing it that way too. I've noticed I keep doing it that way. I just keep doing it more.
And I noticed.
Yeah,
That's how
you noticed.
Actually, no, I don't think.
Oh, jeez.
Ah,
Done that naturally.
Die claw. I like grabbed your leg on the duck boot. I have been training. I'm gonna be getting my black belt at the end of the year, you know? I actually knew. Part of me knew that you were gonna roll there.
I don't know why I did that. I get registered my marina, that was a good idea. God. Oh,
I was holding down to hopefully hit that platform, but I should have did like a little bit up. go to Steam. Well, did you like, so was the full hop a mistake, or were you like trying to like see if I would jump out of it?
Well, the full hop was impossible,
Okay.
but it would have been nice if
If I was like in a panicky like mindset, I probably would have. Oh, I was going and rising up air and then. Yeah, if I was in a if I was like if my brain was in panic mode, I might have jumped into it, because that's what happens. If you like start panicking, usually what happens for like more seasoned players, well, pretty much at any level, if a person like panics, they'll like do something that they usually don't do it. So if I was in panic mode, I would have probably jumped, and then you would have got me. Some of the mistakes people make when they start like panicking, at least mentally. Most people aren't like, oh my god, ah, but
yeah, I would hope.
But if like mentally even if like you don't even like consciously realize it, you could just be like, your subconscious could be like, oh my god, this guy's like, he's in my head, man. I forgot that I can't buffer specials after specials.
I knew I jumped there. I just didn't press up.
This game's winner is 3, 2,
You get a redo.
go.
I want to redo. I hate this map.
I thought, I was like, oh hey, he's behind me. Sometimes the grab hits behind. I'll get him with a shield grab. And then I decided to be sensible.
One time the game works properly.
How dare it? Like,
I don't know what to do.
oh, if I just rolled instead of jumping like a scrub. Still hoping for a kill off the side with that. I need to get a kill off that off the right blast zone with that down air. And then I will have completed the square of kills. I will have completed the box of down air spikes. Oh, that was nice. You were able to sneak under the down tilt. Oh, I'm dead. Almost, almost. This stage was like any bigger.
Stage. Sliding off
The
all the
knockback.
things. I don't even know why.
I wasn't in anywhere near
I don't know, I
hit
don't
close
know.
enough, but you just see it and then you're like, I was watching this video of a guy who apparently gets quite a decent amount of views, and he was like, he felt like the anime characters were OP. And like, but it's like, he was pretty much like, anime characters are OP, and then didn't say anything about why. Just like their kits are just better than everyone else's, and they're probably like that because the developers are a little biased towards them.
Okay.
As if like the whole prospect of anime characters being in Smash is only because like, as if like they're I guess they a comparison could be made to like little they're like the developers are like little children, because I want all those people, the stereotypical person who would want like Goku in Smash 4, for instance, is like, there's like no like reason, right? But then like, and so it's like, oh, these guys are, the fact that they even have them in Smash suggests that they're biased towards them. And so, okay, we give their movesets more care and make them just better than everyone because we love anime, or something like that, right? That's like, that's everyone's like train of thought or something like that. Something to that effect. And like, in truth, well, like Naruto is good. He is not OP.
No.
Like, he is not OP.
Solid.
Yeah, he's in the top. He's a top 10 character, but he's not OP. I mean, like, if you're gonna call the anime characters OP and broken, you're basically saying they're just as good as Meta Knight and Brawl, but like for Smash Flash, which is absolutely not true. They are not ban-worthy. So, and then like Goku is like, he's right in the middle of the cast, you know,
Yeah.
for strength. That's not OP.
So is this guy just super salty?
I'm dead. I think that's, he's just like misinformed.
He didn't get demolished by one.
Hmm?
He didn't just like get demolished by one. Super salty. Is he
Like, he's lower than Goku, in my opinion,
Yeah.
but he's not like trash.
No.
And then and even like calling any character trash in this game is like not a good descriptor because every character is good. But I think and there are characters who are weaker than others. But like, I think that Ichigo is like still a solid character when you like get down to it. Oh, I thought I might live that.
Yeah.
I had,
Oh, you were at 160.
I almost did though.
Is there any plan for Mega Man? Can you save him?
Yeah, for sure. He's actually one of the characters. He's undergone a lot of small changes to his playstyle. He had in one of the older versions, he had a really like good like jab reset combo where if he did his down throw, it would lay you on the ground, and then there was like nothing you could do to stop it. It was a soft knockdown too, like he just like lays you down on the ground like with like Snake's down throw, you know, where he like puts you in the chokehold, then he just like lays you on the ground like that, and then he could just jab reset you, and there was nothing you could do about it, and then you get another grab off of it. The only way you could like counter it is if like you pressed up on the exact same frame that they hit you to like smash DI up, and then it would put you in the air, and then you could get out of it. But they fixed that, and they fixed his down throw. That was just awkward.
Is there really?
He's had the recovery weakness for a while, but like the fact that his recovery is like that, and the fact that his lemons do nothing.
Oh, I could have done it. That. Let's see.
I was hoping that I would do it just a little bit later, and then you'd get like stage spiked, go like straight down. Yeah, give it a couple more matches, but we'll call the stream in a few matches. I think that people are just on edge about the anime characters, and they are just like waiting.
Waiting.
They are just waiting to be like find some reason to hate them.
It's a big problem.
Although people like just say things like, "Oh, they're only for the only weeaboos want them" and stuff like that, right? Well, are the developers for this game like 10 or something? Why else would they want Goku in? And like, then people like just go like, "Oh, they're just OP," and then the only like reasonable point against them that I've ever heard is they're anime characters, not video game characters. So they really shouldn't be in Smash. No, okay, that's valid. But they're extremely popular.
I mean, they've had games.
They've had games, and that's the only requirement for being in a Smash game. They only have to be on a Nintendo console. They only have to have had a game on a Nintendo console. So that immediately overturns any like argument against them. Like, so
Yeah.
I think that they're like people that just get salty for like no real reason. They're just like,
Yeah.
if they get beat, they just like say, oh dang, I don't think this character should be in Smash. And then as soon as they lose to them, they're like, yeah, this character shouldn't be in Smash, they're too OP. I mean, like, that is a scrub mentality. Like, that's what it is. I know people take that term, like, offensively, but, like, a scrub is just someone who, like, plays the game through, like, imaginary rules imposed by themselves as, like, some sort of honor system. And, like, I can't, like, quite describe how, but, like, calling something OP, like, fits that. You know, if you're... Yeah, I saw if he went, like...
Yeah, there's some on the TV stand.
What?
There's paper towel on the TV stand.
You on the TV stand?
Paper towel.
Now he's inside the light. Oh, there he is. Nice.
Mr. Miyagi. No, I would have been better if I did a shop here, but I didn't want to.
Right.
Okay, you're right. I did want to show off.
So yeah, guys. In truth, like I just think that anybody who doesn't like the anime characters or whatever, they can just deal with it. I don't see any reason to hate the game for like those characters. Many people just see it and then go like, oh, it just like Smash Flash 2 loses all credibility to them. Which I think is sad. I wonder like, and then there are the other people in the camp, the one who want more anime characters in, right? And they're not gonna get any because of how much negative feedback Smash Flash 2 gets for having anime characters. Which, you know what, like, I think like there's no better word to use than like if you don't want anime characters, that's pretty racist, you know?
Racist.
I mean, like, you think about it, it's like, it's racism, but for games. There is no other reason.
Game.
There is, like, no reason to, like, discriminate against them. There isn't. And while like they aren't being like they're just being like excluded, you know? And I think that's dumb. And people are just salty. Salty because they can't get good. And like I hate being that guy who says that. Because I'm just like, dude, that's not a real argument. That's just you saying, get good, and then you actually not, like, saying anything else. Oh, how do I avoid this? Get good. How do I avoid this unblockable setup? Get good. Ooh, I forgot that jab resets. You spoke too soon, dude. You spoke too soon.
Oh, it wasn't right after the little knock. Almost lost track of myself.
With all the clones of you.
The two falling ones and you going flying.
Okay, last one. I wish people would just like get over the fact that they're in and then just play a game that's good. Oh, there was also this guy in the competitive Facebook group, and he was like, he just asked if there was anybody there who plays League, to which I reply, yes! And that's it, that's all I said. I didn't say anything more. And then you know what he says to that? Oh good, I'm glad there are at least 2 people here who play an actual game.
Ah.
And like as soon as I saw that, I was like, that is, I don't know if that guy's misinformed or he legitimately like he just said in a group about, he just said that like Super Smash Bros. 2 isn't a real game in a group about Smash Bros. 2. Right? Like that's, like why? Oh, I got the turnaround there. So I'm immediately like, you know what? I'm not gonna like be those guys who, because I didn't want to be like the trolls that like make things worse. Because there are so many people who would just be like, no, dude, League sucks. So I didn't want to be like that guy.
Sure, sure.
So, I asked him why. What makes League an actual game, and then like Super Smash Bros. 2 not an actual game. And I mean, like I saw a little comic, and I think it sums it up perfectly. It was like, it was Sarah's scribbles, which are those, which are an interesting comic.
Sure.
But in the comic, she was like, one of the characters was only real girls do, and then the main character's like, are you real and not a figment of my imagination? Yes. Do you identify as a girl? Yes. Woohoo! You have just met the qualifications for being a real girl. So that's like, you can do this to like SSFU. Can 2 people, can more than 0 people do this for recreation? If yes, then it's a game. So that's like the, and then but then his reason for SSFU not being a real game was because League takes more skill. But then like, let's suppose you compared League and Dota.
This is where he's lost.
And then it gets even bigger, like, so using a relativistic scale to define like a marker like that, right? Like this is a real game and this isn't a game. That's like, you can't do that. So I'm like, okay, well, you know what? I'm not gonna like disagree that. I'm not gonna disagree that like League takes more skill than SSF2, but I'm not going to. I don't agree to that either. At least not. At least not with his logic. You know?
Sure.
Like I could. You know what? I'd probably say that League requires more skill than SSF2. Like I'm pretty sure like that is the right conclusion to draw. But the thing is, they require different skills. You know? In League, you're not going to be. Oh, here's the other thing. I was like, well, they require different skills. How do you quantify one taking more skill than the other? And his response was with League.
What does quantify mean?
Quantify?
No, I meant him saying that.
And he was like, League or SSF2 takes a keyboard. League takes a keyboard and a mouse. And now, hang on a second. Let's suppose you don't use, you just use the default like keyboard layout for League, right? You are going to be pressing, what is it? The 4 ability buttons, the 2 summoner's spell buttons, and then the 2 mouse buttons. You're going to be constantly pressing the mouse button, but that's the same button. That doesn't...
Yeah.
And you're hardly ever going to be pressing that keyboard. And if you do, it's going to be in a very, very small burst. And that's it.
Yeah.
You're going to be doing...
Potential for the number of keys and then the trinket. But I do.
And then like if you add like active stuff, right, then it goes up. But the point is...
Far less button pressing.
Far less button pressing. Like the fact that it requires a keyboard is like silly. You know what? Civ HD doesn't need a keyboard.
It's true.
He's only in like gold.
Well, on his one character.
Yeah, on the account that he's using at the current time, he's only in gold. So he's like, I guess that would mean he's better than like 80-ish% of the community, something like that, 70 to 80% because of all the silvers and bronzes.
For sure.
And he doesn't even need a keyboard to play. So now it's like saying, okay, SSF2 uses a keyboard, and League can be played with a mouse.
Now, realistically, him playing with just a mouse is more smooth.
True.
But by his luck.
So now this like, and then like, see, there's, and what about if you're using a controller? You know, I think that using a controller is harder than using the keyboard, in my opinion. There are lots of things that are easier, but it's like, in that case, it's comparing an arcade stick to a gamepad. If the keyboard is the arcade stick, and then the controller is the controller.
Yeah.
So, even then, like, so now like, you could be, the number of peripherals that you're using to play the game has nothing to do with how hard a game is.
Yep.
I mean, what about chess, dude? How many like pieces of hardware do you need to play chess? None. Just need the board and then the pieces. You're good.
Well, it depends on how handicapped you are. If you're missing limbs, for instance, you need prosthetics. Or if you're playing with Deep Blue, you need the robot.
He doesn't count.
Well, he's one of the world's best chess playing robot.
So, like, the only one.
Yeah. He also thinks I'm better for
So, I guess the best way to like, so like, I'm just like, this argument's like completely faulty. And then, so like, that doesn't make any sense, that doesn't follow.
Sure.
So then the next thing he had said was that SSF2 is a wannabe fighting game. Another like, why would you say this in a group about SSF2? And we'll get to like the conclusion of this argument in a moment, because this is just getting funnier and funnier. But then he goes on to say that because SSFU is a wannabe fighting game, and then League is the top-rated, most-played game in the world. That is completely that doesn't make a game an actual game. And as he just said, he called Smash Flash 2 a wannabe fighting game. Even wannabe games are games. You know? There are tons of COD clones, and what's another game?
COD is a COD clone.
But what's another? Okay, what's another game? Okay, there are tons of Candy Crush, Flappy Bird. These all are games that were extremely popular. Candy Crush still is. But they've received tons of clones. They're wannabe Flappy Bird, wannabe Candy Crush games. They're still games. So like that. So he's immediately contradicted himself by even calling it a wannabe game. It's still a game. And then, just because a game is top rated and extremely popular, that doesn't make it any more a game. Or that doesn't even like mean that it takes more skill. You want to know what one of the most popular mobile games is right now? I'm sure you know this one, Clash of Clans. Heard of that?
That's just because there's more advertising.
But you just, it's like, but it's so popular. It has tons of players, way more players than Super Smash Bros. 2. It has, its peripheral is the mobile device. Controls are extremely simple as a result. So now you say, well, does Clash of Clans take more skill than Super Smash Flash 2? I'm inclined to say that it doesn't. Mostly because not only is it slow paced, but it's a Civilization-like game, right?
Yeah.
Kinda. It fits into that genre because you're doing the base building. But like, it's not even like as deep as like Civilization is either. So, but now I go back to the question: does Clash of Clans take more skill than Super Smash Bros. 2? I'm inclined to say yes, but the problem is they are two completely different games. You can't like compare, you know?
Let's be fair.
Maybe.
I think it's pretty fair assumption.
I think it's pretty. We can say without a doubt that the barrier to entry, like in terms of technical demands and skill demands, is way lower in Clash of Clans because anyone can play it. It's a casual game. So then if we draw that conclusion, then it just proves that even such a popular high-rated game can have less skill than Super Smash Bros. 2, a wannabe fighting game. Man.
Like, wow sucks.
You know what? World of Warcraft is a really good example for this because it is, after League of Legends, it is the most popular game.
It was.
And it was. It dominates the MMO genre. MMOs are made to compete against World of Warcraft, and in many cases copy. But that's another example. Like World of Warcraft, the skills required to play that game are extremely minimal.
I'll give it once you get to high levels. Though.
Yeah.
It becomes like League.
For sure.
If not, there's so many skills in that game.
So that's a problem. But like World of Warcraft doesn't take. I think it's fair to say that World of Warcraft doesn't take, or it definitely takes more skill than Clash of Clans, in my opinion. But like if you're comparing it to like games of higher skills, like compared to other games like Super Smash Bros. 2, it becomes harder and harder to draw these conclusions because the skills they take are different. League isn't about like technical skill.
No, it's not.
Most of it's grounded in game knowledge. You gotta know what your character does, you gotta know what their characters do. You have 4 teammates and 5 enemies.
You gotta know what all them do.
You gotta know what they do. And like, even the most rudimentary understandings, if you take only the most rudimentary understandings, That's still what? That's 10 characters. You need to know what they do. And one of them you need to know like inside and out. In Smash, you need to know your character inside and out, and at any given time you only need to know one other's.
Not to mention the pattern.
You'll eventually, you do need to know what everyone does.
Well,
True. But like in League, and then like League still has Smash beat there because it has over 100 champions. You don't need to know all of them in depth. You just need to have a rudimentary understanding of what they do. Some basic knowledge, be like, okay, they do this. And like in truth though, I don't think that gets you by as easily in Smash. I think you get seriously bopped.
Yeah.
But I guess
You have to be good with your character.
I guess you could say that you get bopped easily in League though if you don't know what your opponent does.
Oh yeah.
So that goes both ways. So not really a point against it, but I think my main point here though is that League requires different skills, and you can't like you can't so easily compare them. They're like in different units, you know?
Mm-hmm.
How do you convert strategic skills to technical skills, right? They don't like accurately convert. Same with like it's just within Smash Bros. Melee and Brawl. Brawl requires different skills. You can't like, it's not fair to Brawl to say it requires less skill. Because if it did, then where are those Melee players winning Brawl tourneys if it takes less skill? Oh, they can't do it because it takes different skills. So this guy obviously is just very misinformed. He claimed at the end of the whole thread to be trolling the whole time. He also kept sidestepping my objections, never like fully dealing with my well thought out arguments. And then a couple other Facebook trolls popped up, and he even called SSFU garbage. And then I'm just like, dude, if you don't like this game, you're calling it garbage. Why are you in this group? That was like, why are you here if you don't like this game?
Oh, they're not like active mods for Facebook. Really?
There are, but this guy wasn't like being abrasive or anything.
Yeah.
Plus, then some guy comes in like, dude, this League of Legends post, this has nothing to do with Smash. Why is it here?
Yeah.
And to be fair, that guy has a point. Of course, I think that he wasn't asking about like what is the best way to practice farming in League of Legends. No, I think it's fair to go ask people, a specific group, about certain things. Like, I think if I wanted to go to that Facebook group and ask people what's their favorite way to cook a pizza, I think that should be fine. And like that's it. If I'm not like constantly spamming the group with, oh, do you guys like meatloaf? You know?
Later.
Really, I'm not gonna do like hourly like which food do you guys like or whatever, right? I think over time, given some time, I think it's fine. Plus, you guys have people have questions like, and they want to ask that group, right? So, that's how I felt about his question in the first place. He wasn't asking for League discussion in a Smash Flash 2 group. He was just asking if there were any Smash Flash 2 players who like League. That sounds related to Smash Flash 2 to me. So, I didn't want to like feed him or anything, you know. You just gotta respond to like any like trolls or whatever. You gotta respond carefully.
You know this song? I can't play it.
You do know it because it's from Civ HD.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought, but I wasn't sure. I was like,
Yeah. This song's so good.
it's pretty good.
It's pretty chill.
Yeah.
Usually I don't like electronic or whatever of that whole genre.
Yeah.
But this isn't like,
No, it's like if it's not there's a lot of songs that aren't like huge, loud, just
yeah.
bass.
Yeah. And that's part of a little bit of my problem with dubstep, you know. I don't like not only does like sometimes if Well, I guess this is more of a problem with concerts, but at concerts I feel like with the bass is like, I feel like my organs are like shaking and they're gonna like explode or something. Some people like it, I guess, but I don't like to feel like I'm having a heart attack. We gotta end this stream, dude. We've been like talking. It's really like me talking for like this last 15 minutes. People are gonna be like, is this guy gonna play some more Smash Flash? Maybe I'll throw it. Maybe I'll just throw in an annotation in the video, be like, dude, guys, this ends at this time, and if you want to hear some like random talk or whatever, you can like, you don't have, if you don't want to hear it, just leave. But yeah, we gotta end the stream. I think the point has been made. Yeah, there are some silly people out there that don't know what they're talking about. They're just misinformed. The neat little psychological part of that, though, is the fact that it kind of tells us about that person. It tells us that, oh hey, this guy is clearly biased towards League of Legends and against Super Smash Flash 2. You know? Or he's a troll, but if you ever notice that someone is like biased in that way, right? Be like, okay, this guy clearly thinks that League is some otherworldly being, or whatever. So if like, then you don't want to like, guys, don't push someone's buttons on the internet. Like, don't. That doesn't help anything. I always feel awesome if like with words you can like if you can like successfully like change someone's opinion. Dude, that's so awesome. And without like resorting to like insulting them or their family or their game or whatever. Oh, and then I guess the other internet lesson I guess I could just spell out here before we leave is, actually wait, no, maybe I shouldn't open this can of worms, but if you guys are gonna type sarcasm, you bet it is not on them to read the sarcasm and make the inference. It's on you to write it, so that they read the sarcasm. Do you agree with that?
I'm just waiting for there to be like a sarcasm font.
Oh, a sarcasm font would be nice. Usually people just use like the like that sign, you know, I can't remember what it's called. I can never remember. I think that's greater than. Yeah, that's the greater than sign. People just use that as like the meme arrows.
Yeah.
But if you just make your post like pretty outlandish or whatever. I made a post today and I was like, the guy was saying, oh, do you not want Ryu and Roy, which apparently there's sound files for them in Smash 4. So they could be like in. But Mewtwo had files in Brawl, so, and he wasn't in Brawl. So with those, one guy was like, oh, said to me, he misinterpreted what I had said before. I was agreeing that they should be in, or I would like them to be in. And he said that, wait, do you mean you don't want them to be in? And then I'm like, no, I don't want them in. I'd be extremely disappointed if they were in. I'm secretly hoping, deep at the bottom of my heart, that Ridley and Goku are going to be playable characters for Smash 4, and these characters who are partially finished, them being in will extremely jeopardize